Actually, folks, I'm going to sync the video for us once again. So we're going to go dark here during this timeout, but I promise we'll be right back. So the Tigers trailed it. So with 40 seconds, hits three three-pointers. Here's one of them in this opening quarter, and it's the Tigers leading at 20-9 after 10 minutes of play. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a bit. So Torrey Hayes gets ready. Yes, we got the pass. What a rocket. That was slow motion. Clark playing very aggressively defensively, gets it on the run and scoop and score once again. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, what can I tell you? But it's the first game of the year for everybody, including announcers. And it turns out I might have been talking to myself this entire time. The microphone wasn't connected. Oh, no. For some of you, that might be a blessing. For others, maybe not. But my name's Chris Sheeman, and if you're just hearing me for the first time, it's nice to be with you. I've been talking, well, the cat's here, so technically I haven't been talking to myself, but I can't believe the microphone wasn't connected. Anyways, 37 to 24, Tigers with a 13-point lead. They've led by as many as 14. Bacone led early 8 to 3. Then the Tigers went on a 17 to 1 run to wrap the quarter at 20 to 9. Janiyah Gilliam, or excuse me, she's going to catch the inbound here in a second, but Justice Irish Holmes hit 3 3-pointers in this opening half, all of them in the first quarter. She's got 11 points. Cameron Gentry the scoop and score for the Tigers, who now have their biggest lead at 15. Bacone College last year was 1-29, lost 81-58 at the Champion Classic against the Tigers a season ago. Shot clock is off. Pickett with the steal. Tigers can hold, but they might want to take the fast break. Pickett passes too high, looking for Gilliam, and it's a turnover. So Bacone will have 6.4 seconds to work with. And they're going to throw it away on the full court press here by the Tigers. So the Tigers will have 4 and a tick to try to get a last shot off here in this half. Tori Hayes has come back in for Champion. Inbound goes to Pickett. Pickett with 2. Pickett with 1. Pickett at the buzzer. Can't get it to go, but a good first half for Champion. They start slow, finish strong, and take a 15-point lead, their biggest, into the locker room. And I promise I'll be with you for all of the second half, but we're going to go away for a 10-minute halftime break now. We'll come back and bring you all the second half action here in just a little bit. At the Champion Classic, the Tigers leading Bacone 39-24. We'll be back. Welcome back to the Champion Classic. Chris Sheeman, glad to be with you. My mic is fixed, and all the things that I said that you didn't hear in the first half, I guess I can just tell you about them here in the second half. So 39-24, Tigers take their biggest lead into the half. Justice Irish Holmes, 11 of those 39 points, including 3 3-pointers in the opening half. Tigers active defensively, forcing a lot of turnovers against the Warriors. Similar to what they did last year when Champion beat Bacone 81-58 at the Champion Classic. First game of the year for both of these teams. As we're just about set to go here in the second half, the Tigers will get first crack at it here to start this third quarter. So it's Justice Irish Holmes, it's Aaliyah Clark, it's Cameron Gentry, Lily Pickett, and Tori Hayes starting things off here in quarter number 3. And a steal and a scoop and a score for Bacone. Spinning, answering, trying to answer right back was Aaliyah Clark, and she has been off with her shot here today. Cold start for the senior, Aaliyah Clark. 7 players returning for DeAnthony Ellison's team from last year, including Lily Pickett, Aaliyah Clark. Lost 5 players, though, from last year's team, averaging over 43 combined points per ball game. Tori Hayes misses the bunny. Tigers are 0 for 2 at the start of quarter number 3. Jayla McIntosh into the forecourt for Bacone. Over to Janiyah. Bounce pass goes to Jayla. Turnaround left of the lane. Got it to go. Back-to-back buckets for Bacone. Lost last year by 23 to the Tigers. Tara Baker in her second season, not only as the women's basketball coach, but as the AD at Bacone, and that's a welcome sign for the NAIA program in Muskogee, Oklahoma. Lily Pickett is open for 3. Yes! Bacone, in the past several years, has gone through not only a flurry of women's basketball coaches, but also ADs. So it's nice to see Tara Baker back. Catch and shoot. Clark in and out on her triple. Gentry the rebound. Cameron Gentry transferred over from Ozark Christian last year. The senior averaged 12.8 points per ball game, 16.3 rebounds, second team All-American in the NCAA. Clark going to go out. Janiyah Gilliam going to come in. Justice Irish Holmes will inbound. 8:01 to go, just underway here in the second half. Gentry from the elbow. Hayes down low, doubled up, got it out to Janiyah for 3. Short on it. Hayes got the rebound, and she'll shoot the triple. Can't get it to go. Tigers are cold, but they're crashing the offensive glass. They did that a lot in the first half as well. Hayes is open again. We'll take it from the free throw line. Missed it short. And finally, Bacone able to get a defensive rebound. So here come the Warriors now. Tigers last year won the ACCA National Championship for the first time ever. They beat Ozark Christian, the host school. Lost in the NCAA semis to Arlington, though, so no repeat. Turnover, throw ahead, and the foul is called. Nice pass there by Pickett, who takes over at point guard for Nay Manning. And Justice Irish Holmes, who's been the hottest Tiger tonight so far shooting-wise, will go to the free throw line. 9 players gone from last year's team, a combined average of 43.3 points per ball game, but 7 players returning. Clark averaged 11.3 points per game last year, as Justice Irish Holmes averaged a shade under 6, missed both free throws. Jayla McIntosh not challenged until right at the rim, and she gets the nice reverse shot. Gilliam into the forecourt. It's a 12-point game. Hayes again. They're looking for her down low. Missed it short. Janiah McIntosh, the rebound. She'll bring it into the forecourt. Couple of fakes, and Jayla can't get it to go. Gentry, another rebound. Gentry averaging over 16 rebounds per game last year at Ozark. Tori Hayes, this time it's good in the foul. For the second time here tonight, Tori Hayes will go to the line, try to complete an old school three-point play. Tori, a transfer as well from an NAIA, Texarkana. She played in 16 games last year, averaged 3.8 points per ball game, a 50-50 free throw shooter. Completes the three-point play. Champion matches its biggest lead. Boy, Bacone, they are really active, much more than we saw last year defensively. The Warriors are really battling hard, just not getting the shots to fall. And again, credit the Tigers' defense. They forced a number of turnovers as well. Top of the key, Richards for three. Yes. Pick it into the forecourt for Champion. First game of the season for both of these teams. Hayes at the half circle. Handoff to Holmes. We got another foul called on Bacone, who's quickly heading Champion into the bonus with 5:53 still to go here in the third quarter. I don't think we're there yet, but we're getting there. Bacone out of the Continental Athletic Conference. Down low, Gentry on the inbound. Missed it short. Gentry put back, yes. Bacone looking to push it now. Jalen McIntosh, quick trigger. No. Gentry the rebound. Gilliam into the forecourt. Holmes fakes the three out to Hayes. Baseline jumper, in and out. Gentry another rebound. They cannot solve Cameron Gentry here tonight. She's got another putback. Fake by Janiah McIntosh. Now Jacobs for three. Yes! That's her third or maybe fourth three-pointer. So after Champion takes its biggest lead, Bacone answers back. It's a 13-point game. Tigers comfortably in control, but the Warriors hanging around at the midway point of this second quarter. We'll be back. Champion once again adding size, trying to replace Destiny Gonzalez, and Cameron Gentry has come over in her senior year with the putback. Chris Shima, glad to be back with you. Bacone hanging around though, 13-point game. 4:51 remaining in this third quarter, first of a doubleheader. We'll have the guys against Arkansas Baptist tonight. Justice Irish Holmes off 1 foot, got it to go. Holmes has 13 here tonight. And another triple for the Warriors. So Bacone's starting to heat up. And now they get a turnover. Jalen McIntosh, good anticipation. McIntosh to the hoop, rejected by Gentry, who had 71 blocks last year at Ozark Christian. That is her third tonight, I believe. Jalen McIntosh over to Richards. Long on that three. Hit one just moments ago. Geraldine Hardy into the game, pulls down the rebound. Clark into the forecourt. Clark drives. Clark's can't get it to go from the baseline. Here comes Bacone. Out on the run, they've got two players down low, and Richards bobbles the ball and turns it over. So a lost opportunity there for the Warriors. So Justice Irish Holmes, Janiah Gilliam, Aaliyah Clark, Geraldine Hardy, and Cameron Gentry. That's the five for DeAnthony Ellison's team right now. Holmes on the right wing. It's a screen and roll from Hardy. She finds her, and the bucket is good. What a play for Champion. 53-39, Tigers by 14. 3:24 to go here in quarter number 3. Jacobs on the wing. Bounce pass to Janiah McIntosh. Step back baseline shot, no good. Clark's got the rebound. Clark one-on-one with Givens. Clark throws it up, got it to go, and the foul. Aaliyah Clark, what a play. Let's run that one back. How about it? Aaliyah Clark will go to the line, try to complete an old school three-point play. A little slow and a little hobbled as she gets up, but she's okay, and what a bucket that was. So Aaliyah Clark, who's had trouble with her offensive game here tonight, sticking with the defense. She's had a couple of steals and scoring opportunities off of those steals here tonight. Now an opportunity maybe for a three-point play here for Champion. Can't get it to go. But the Tigers back up by 16 points. Got a foul called on Champion. Lily Pickett going to come into the game. McIntosh the inbound to Janiah. So Jayla to Janiah. Janiah swings out. That's Givens, I believe, on that far side from 3. And down low, we got a foul called on Hardy. Elizabeth Austin going to come in for Champion. We saw a few of the freshmen. April Lannis played a few moments in the opening half, as did Kayla Casarino. Right now, Elizabeth Austin out there. Step back by Jacobs. Can't get the friendly bounce. Offensive rebound. Janiah McIntosh is fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. With 2:52 to go here in quarter number 3, first of a doubleheader. Chris Sheeman, glad to be with you here at the Champion Classic. Well, they're at the Champion Classic. I'm at home in the home studio in Greenville, South Carolina, the home of the NCCAA. Third straight year working with the Tigers, and can't thank DeAnthony Ellison and Mo and Brendan and all of the folks at Champion for having me back. And I guess they didn't get their money's worth on this one because I missed the entire first half because I didn't know my microphone wasn't plugged in, but nobody tell them. No refunds. Lily Pickett on the wing. Oh, nasty crossover by Pickett. She's dancing. And maybe got a little too cute. Jayla McIntosh recovers, and the scoop and score off the steal by McIntosh. Nice defense there by Jayla. I see a lot of whistles, and I'm not sure what's going on. So I think maybe just an inadvertent whistle. Pickett into the forecourt. Hesitates, drives, can't get it to go, but she's fouled that time by McIntosh. So Lily will go to the line. The junior played just 9 games last year, had an injury, but a definitely capable backup to Nay Manning last year. Learned the ropes a little bit from Nay. If you were with us last year, you might have heard me say I think Nay Manning will make a great coach one day. Well, guess what? I got a message from her over the summer. Nay Manning is a coach now. Congratulations to her and good luck to her and Destiny and everybody else who moved on from the Tigers after that ACCA championship and then the loss in the semis in the NCCAA tournament to Arlington. But those two, Destiny Gonzalez and Nay Manning, a couple of great building blocks for DeAnthony Ellison in this program. Really helped set the tone for what would be to come. Runner by Cooney, who's in, and a late whistle will send Nevaeh Cooney to the free throw line. One of 9 newcomers for Bacone and Tara Baker, 7 freshmen brought in after last year's 1-29 team. So Cooney gets the first free throw to go. With 2:01 left to go here in quarter number 3. Tomorrow, Bacone will take on Randall at the Champion Classic in the afternoon. The Tigers will face Arkansas Baptist at 5 p.m. tomorrow. Arkansas Baptist, Cameron Gentry, defender, went for the steal, left her with an open path to the hoop. Arkansas Baptist mopped the floor with Randall in our first game this afternoon. And a turnover here on Bacone. Cooney was calling. She was wide open on the right side. But a turnover instead for the Warriors. Pickett will walk it up for Champion with 1:32 to go in the third. This is an interesting lineup here. Justice Irish Holmes, corner 3. Yes, her 4th of the night. Justice Irish Holmes has been on fire from downtown. 18-point advantage for Champion. Biggest lead of the night. Now another turnover on Bacone. So the Warriors looked like they were going to make things interesting. Got it down to 12 here in the third quarter, and then the Tigers have pushed it out again. Champion after this weekend, they're going to have 4 exhibitions against scholarship programs, including November 5th when they play Tarleton State, a D1. Another foul going to be called on the Warriors with 55 seconds to go here in the quarter. Next home game after this weekend for the Tigers will be the 17th against the University of the Virgin Islands. Not a bad place to go play college basketball. Got to think the recruiting there is pretty easy. Justice Irish Holmes upset as she dribbled it off her foot. So Tigers turnovers have been kind of high today, but first game of the year, you've got several new players. Another steal. This time it's Hardy, and Hardy with the hoop. The lead grows to 20 for Champion. Tigers 64-44. Spinning in is Jacobs. Had it poked away. Bacone stays with it, though. Catch and shoot 3 is good. It might have been Richards. I couldn't quite see the number. Apologize, Warrior fans. Double check. It was Richards. So Richards got the triple. Pickett can't get it to go, and that should do it for quarter number 3. So 3 quarters in the books. It's all Champion here tonight, 64-47. We'll be back with the final quarter in just a moment. Look at the broadcast schedule for you during that timeout. Fourth quarter is underway. Chris Shima, glad to be with you. Aaliyah Clark. Lannis. Back to Clark. Got the jumper to go. Champions led by as many as 20 in this one. So April Lannis is in the game. Tori Hayes returns. Kayla Casarino has checked in, joining Pickett and Clark as the 5 to start off this fourth and final quarter. Champion looking to make it 3 straight against Bacone here at the Champion Classic. These two teams have met in the first game of the season the last 3 years, including this one. Tigers won last year 81-58. Clark, Lannis, top of the key. Hayes, turnaround, yes. And this is the biggest lead for Champion. It's at 21. Richards on the wing. She's had the hot hand from 3. Gets it to the cutter, and Givens is fouled. Malaya Givens will go to the free throw line. Minute into this final quarter. First of a doubleheader, the guys against Arkansas Baptist, coming up at 8 o'clock, I believe. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock Champion time, 8 o'clock Chris Sheeman time. So Givens at the line, can't get the first one to go. Bacone, I mentioned they're taking on Randall at the Champion Classic tomorrow. First 7 games, including the 2 this weekend, are on the road to start the year for Bacone. Their first home game is not until close to Thanksgiving. It'll be the 22nd against Baker. Pickett, top of the key. Pickett drives right, out to Clark. Back to Pickett, 4-3. The Rainbow can't go, but she's fouled. So Lily Pickett going to go to the line for 3. .75% shooter a season ago from the charity stripe. So the biggest lead for Champion grows down to 23, 71-48. Tigers averaged 83 points per ball game a season ago. Janiyah McIntosh on the left wing, and she's fouled by Clark. Here's Jayla McIntosh. Poked away by Hayes. Tori Hayes trying to pick it up, and she got whacked by Richards. Great defense there by Tori Hayes, a former NAIA player at Texarkana a season ago. Jacobs coming back in for Bacone. Malaya Jacobs, who averaged just under 8 points per ball game last year. Lannis steps right, swings it out to Clark for 3. Can't get one to go. Jacobs the board. So Aaliyah Clark's been off tonight, but 40% shooter from 3 a season ago. I don't think she's made one from downtown here tonight. I haven't needed her, though. The Tigers have gotten great defense, forcing a lot of turnovers, similar to last year's game. Tigers had 21 steals in that game, forcing 23 Bacone turnovers. Jayla McIntosh will inbound after the foul. Sewell over to Cooney. Back to McIntosh for 3. In and out. Tipped rebound comes to Casarino. Clark into the forecourt. Swings it out. Lannis for three. Yes! Her first collegiate bucket. April Lannis from League City, Texas, from downtown. It's all Tigers. Almost got a steal there. Instead, Jacobs picks it up, throws it away, trying to chase it down as McIntosh, who gets there. Nice cut. That was a beautiful pass by Janaea McIntosh, excuse me. And Cooney will go back to the free throw line. The fouls are racking up. This has been a tightly called game, especially here in this second half. First free throw off for Cooney. So 1 out of 2, 74-49. Lannis now on the wing. Gilliam has come in, gets a screen from Lannis. Swings it out to Clark for three. Still can't buy one. Clark going to try to chase it down. It was off of Cruz. Liza Cruz has come in for Bacone. Couldn't pull down the rebound. So Clark will inbound it. Tori Hayes wide open mid-range, and that's real easy if you're champion. You'll take that every time. Jacobs fakes the three, drives in, now backs out, and again, a whistle. Lannis, the guilty party this time. Janaea McIntosh will inbound it for Bacone. No, correction, I think we're in the bonus now. So we've still got almost 7 minutes to go in this one, and Bacone's going to shoot free throws here. So 76-51, champion by 25. Gilliam into the forecourt. Clark driving into the lane over a double team, can't get it to go. Janaea got the rebound. Clark out to Hayes on the right wing. Tori will drive, spin, shoot, and score. What a bucket by Tori Hayes. She's gotten a lot of points in the paint tonight for the Tigers. Stepping into a three, Bacone gets the friendly bounce. And it was Jacobs again. Jacobs has hit 3 or 4 three-pointers tonight for Bacone. Lannis going to be called for traveling with 5:51 still to go. Cameron Gentry going to come in. Casarino will sit down for the Tigers. Champion turns it over. Here is McIntosh. Sewell at the elbow, now Cruz. Cruz had it poked away. Hayes got a hand on it. Gentry comes up with it. Throw ahead to Tori. Her bounce pass is kicked by Jacobs out of bounds. Elizabeth Austin coming back in for champion. Lannis will sit down after getting that three-point bucket, her first collegiate bucket here in game number 1. Tori Hayes spins on the left block. Can't score that time. Tip for the rebound. It's going to be out of bounds off of Clark. Bacone was looking to go quickly, maybe a little too quickly for the official. That was looking like one of those, those soccer fast breaks. Jacobs, why not? She's had the hot hand, missed that one short. Austin came down with the rebound. Gilliam can't get the jumper. Austin trying for the offensive rebound. Cruz got it on the baseline. Here's Cruz for three. Champion standing around and Bacone outworking him for the ball, and it's going to stay on this side of the court. Credit the Warriors. They recognize the game's not over yet. Justice Irish Holmes going to come back in for Janaya. Tigers thought that ball was going out of bounds. It didn't. Bacone kept working. They have an extra possession out of it. And a catch-and-shoot three for Jacobs. Missed it long. Justice with the board. Clark. Just not her night from behind the arc. Players fighting for the rebound. Sewell trying to rip it away from Gentry. Jump ball is going to be called, and it'll be Bacone basketball. 4:30 left to go in the final quarter. Tigers have been up comfortably since about the 3:30 mark of the first quarter. Jacobs brings it up. We're looking for Givens. Instead, it goes to Sewell. Jacobs now on the wing. Givens, good ball movement here for the Warriors. Cruz attacks, can't score. Holmes, crossover, lost the dribble, got it back. Crossover again, Justice the runner. Feeling good about her offense, couldn't get it to go, but Gentry, another put back for Cameron. 80-54 champion. .339 to go in the game. Jacobs for three. Put back by Cruz is short. Clark throws it ahead. Holmes attacks, draws contact, and Justice will go to the free throw line. Clark is going to come out. Gilliam will come in for her. One out of two at the free throw line. Offensive rebound off a free throw by Austin, and the three-pointer is good for Holmes. Her fifth three-pointer here today, and the lead grows to 30 for Champion. 84-54. That poke away by Austin. Recovered, and then Austin steals it away. A lot of contact, no call. Austin attacks. She's fouled and will go to the free throw line. Elizabeth Austin looking for her first collegiate points. Off some nice defense. She'll possibly get them at the free throw line here. Tori Hayes will sit down. Geraldine Hardy will come in. So Austin will have to wait for her first points. As far as the freshman goes, April Lanis has scored. Casarino and Austin not yet in the books. expect to see those two back in here shortly if D'Anthony Ellison has eyes on emptying his bench out a little bit. With 2:45 remaining in the game, Bacone turns it over again. If the Warriors can take care of the basketball, they're going to have a lot more wins than they had last year. This is a good competing team, just a little bit sloppy at times. Their offense has also shown some signs here today that they're going to do a little bit better than last year's 53.9 points per ball game. They do a nice job getting to the free throw line, too. Jacobs on the scoop attempt will go to the charity stripe. She's one of those 5 returning players from last year. Lily Pickett is going to come back in. Now here is Kayla Casarino also checking back in. So Casarino, Pickett, Hardy, Austin, Gilliam. One out of 2 at the line. Rebound controlled by Austin. Throw ahead to Pickett. Pickett into the forecourt with 2:18 to go. Austin top of the key. Back to Pickett. Lely with the fake. The runner is good. Jacobs quickly into the forecourt. Janaea McIntosh up top to Cruz for 3. Off the back iron. Rebound, good box out, Casarino. Minute 42 to go. Game number 1. The guys will wrap up day 1 of the Champion Classic. Gilliam can't get the 3. Hardy the offensive rebound. Pickett down low to Janaea. Puts it up short. Tip for the rebound. It's controlled by Jacobs. Here comes Bacone. Closing minutes of this one. Bacone led it 8-3, then a 17-1 run to wrap up the first quarter for Champion to put them up double figures. And Bacone occasionally making a little bit of noise in the second and third quarters, but it's all Tigers here tonight. And it's been that way since that big run in the first quarter. Lannis will come in now for Champion. With a minute 10 left to go, the bench is empty for D'Anthony Ellison. So the Tigers going to win their first of the year. Janaea fouled. Janaea just 33% from the charity stripe last season. 57 seconds left to play in this one. So Janaea in the books with her first free throw. And gets them both. 88-55. This new look Tigers team with a good start to this 2022-23 season. We are going to have more free throws as Austin is called. Cruz is going to go to the line. Cruz is one of 7 freshmen for Bacone playing in their first collegiate game. There's a few we haven't seen here today. It looks like a shorter bench than the roster that we have for Coach Baker in Bacone. But Cruz's first free throw is good. So Bacone and Randall, it'll stream here on Tiger TV tomorrow afternoon. Warriors fans who want to watch that one. And Champion, meanwhile, they will take on Arkansas Baptist tomorrow at 5 p.m. I'll have that one for you. 3-ball no good by Casarino. Offensive rebound by Austin. Casarino thought about it again. Shot clock about 2-second difference, so the Tigers can take one here. Actually, they might just dribble it out and take the violation. Good sportsmanship here by Champion. 2.5 left to go. Bacone will inbound, and we'll put the wraps on this one. So how about Justice Irish Holmes today? 5 3-pointers on the night. 3 of them in the first half when the Tigers needed it. And Champion wins today 88-56. The Tigers are 1-0 on the season. They'll take on Arkansas Baptist tomorrow. That'll be a 5 p.m. game. We'll have that one for you. Don't forget, we got the guys coming up at 7 o'clock, about 28 minutes from now. It'll be the Tigers men's team opening up 2022-23 against Arkansas Baptist. So be sure to tune into that one. Once again, your final score, 88-56. The Tigers are 1-0, and we'll talk to you again